What is going on, you guys? Okay, so it is April, so y'all know what that means. It's Autism Awareness Month. Okay, so 2 years ago, I uploaded a video on my top 10 celebrities you didn't know had autism. And it is my most viewed video on my entire channel, closing in at almost 2,000 views. Well, that being said, I figure it's fitting that I do this video. I'm gonna share with y'all 5 facts about autism that y'all didn't know. Let's get right into it. The first fact: autism does not mean that you're stupid. It does not affect your overall intelligence. It mainly affects your social skills. And in most cases, if anything, it heightens your overall intelligence to where a lot of people like us are scientists like Einstein, Edison, Newton, and many other scientists and many other people in general that are absolute geniuses. The second fact is pretty much an obvious one in my case. It does in fact cause OCD, or at least OCD-like behavior, because honestly, it really just helps us with anxiety, because like, if things go the way we're used to, it's just like, okay, I know what to expect. But if something catches us off guard, if our routine is messed up, we're just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh dear Lord, don't take me now. But anyway, so that's why we do some of the same stuff over and over again, because it really helps with anxiety. It really keeps us grounded, because honestly, if something happens that disrupts our routine, we don't know what's going to happen next, and that's what makes us nervous. The third fact is there is a large variety of different forms of autism. In my case, I'm on the mild end of the spectrum. And when you think of autism, you might think of like people like radio, people who need to wear helmets and sit in the back of the short bus. You know, kids that can't even really talk because they fit the typical stereotype of, oh, they're not even smart enough to know how to talk. It's not that we don't know how to talk, it's just that those are on the severe end of the spectrum. I'm literally on the other side of the spectrum than people like that fit what I like to call the short bus stereotype. Because that's just it. It's a stereotype. It doesn't fit all of us. Okay? The fourth fact is, in my case, I'm wearing a frickin' Space Jam shirt, so I might as well say this. It gives us a childlike mentality. I remember when we first moved here from Texas, and I was 12 years old, and I had the mentality of a 5-year-old. I'm a late bloomer. I didn't really start getting into girls until I was 13, and by then, everyone around me had at least been in at least 5 different relationships. I was that slow of a bloomer. I was that late of a bloomer. I was sort of like seen as like the oddball in class, because it's just like they had this mentality of, you're older than us. How have you never been in a relationship? What's wrong with you? Which, that's really stupid. That's really stupid. And the fifth fact, and most important fact, is that anyone can have autism, and you can be successful. You could be like Michael Jackson. Seriously, go back and watch my top 10 autistic celebrities video. There's so many people on that list that are way more successful than I'll ever be, and they have the credits to prove it. Like Michael Jackson, Robin Williams, Einstein, Edison, Dan Aykroyd. The list goes on and on and on. Okay? Just because you have autism does not mean you have a disability. It's just a different ability. And the most important thing to remember is that we are not defined by what makes us different, at least in a negative sense. We are defined by what makes us stand out in a positive way. Because honestly, that autistic kid that you excluded, that autistic kid in elementary school you excluded from playing basketball, he's probably better than you are. That so-called slow kid you didn't let help you with your math problems, he probably has better grades than you. That socially awkward guy that you think was gay, his anxiety was probably so high, he was probably afraid that you would laugh at him just for existing. Before you judge people like us, I would at least get to know us, because we're probably better at everything possible and thinkable than you are. That's all I have for now, everyone. Hope y'all enjoyed. And hopefully next year, around Autism Awareness Month, I can do another video like this. Until next week, stay awesome and stay positive, everyone. Bye.